Hey everyone, happy Sunday. Welcome to this, our podcast day. I'm so happy to be back here talking to you again on this Sunday. Now, I really hope you're well, you've had a wonderful week, and as always, I really hope you are happy and healthy. Now, today, what I wanted to talk to you about was something that is quite important to me and something that I've been thinking about this week, and that is courage. How do we be brave? How do we have the courage to do the things that we want to do in life? Because we all have big dreams, aspirations, even small dreams, but we need to have the courage to take those steps to go and chase those dreams that we have. And so one of the things that I've been thinking about is, what is it that allows people to take those steps, to be that brave, to try and get outside of their comfort zone, to, go down a path that you don't know where it's leading, all of those things. So how do we give ourselves the courage to do those things? And I think a lot of when we're not courageous and we're not brave, that comes from fear, and we feel like we need to get over a fear of something, a fear of putting yourself out there on a YouTube video or a podcast, or sharing some of your artwork or your baking or whatever it is that you're doing, sharing that personal piece of you with the world, which we feel like we need to do to maybe reach our dreams, if that's in terms of a goal that you have. But we're just a little bit scared to put ourselves out there. I think whenever you have a dream, you're putting yourself out there and you're trying to get there, but fear can sometimes hold us back because we don't know how we're going to be received. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know, it could be anything though, even buying a house, changing jobs, having a family, starting a new relationship. There's always that unknown there, and what makes you brave to take that next step? And lots of people may think, I need to get over this fear, right? Once I get over this fear of this thing, then I'll be able to go after whatever my dream is. And one of the things that I've been thinking about is I don't think that fear actually ever goes away. So I don't think it's that you need to get rid of the fear to be brave. I think it's you just have to accept that that fear is going to be there and try and use that as a form of excitement, or use that energy that you get from fear to kind of help you take those next steps. Because I think whatever it is that you're going to do, that fear is not going to go. Those people who are still successful in their ventures or have reached part of their goals, they still have those fears as well, so it never goes. So that's one thing that I would say that I've been thinking about now is, embrace the fear. Don't try and get rid of it. Don't say that you'll do something when you don't have that fear. You need to look that fear in the face and keep going and take those steps forward to your dream. Whereas I don't think that we'd ever get there, because that fear would always hold us back. And the other thing that I've been thinking about in terms of, what gives us courage is, have some good people around you. Share what you're doing with those around you that you care about and that care about you. And those people, they will help keep you going. They'll uplift you. They'll encourage you. Ultimately, I think we have to look internally within ourselves to get that kind of that motivation and that first step to get out there and realise what we want to do. But we can really help ourselves. We can really start to feel brave and have that courage if we share things with people that we care about and they give us that little bit of encouragement. And talking about things really helps to make it seem real, and therefore if something is kind of real like that, then it may also be a little bit less scary too. So you go and you put yourself out there. And how else do you become brave? How else do you follow your dreams? I think it's trying to think of your end goal. How are you going to feel when you get there, when you've done what you've set out to do, when you have bought your house, started your own business, started your own YouTube channel, whatever it is that you're looking to do, write a book, whatever it is, it could be anything, no matter how big or small. How do you give yourself that courage? And I would say think about how you will feel when you get there. For example, if you're writing a book, think about how great it will feel if you think of that title, you think of your characters. If you're writing a novel, think about how it will feel when write that first chapter and you've got that there. So sometimes that can help us, because we can almost imagine what it's like, and we think, yep, do you know what, I want a bit of that. I'm going to keep going down this path, keep going down there to try and reach my dreams. And I think it's just we need to give ourselves a bit more I'm trying to think of what the right word is. We need to give ourselves a bit more credit for than we do. I think we need to believe in ourselves a bit more, give ourselves some more credit and think, do you know what, believe in yourself, you can do this, and give yourself that courage, you know, just give yourself a bit more credit for what you can do and believe in yourself. And I think that can really help as well. So these are things that I've just been thinking about this week in terms of, you know, how do we pursue our dreams, how do we get that kind of that bravery, that courage to do it. And so these are just a few of the things that I've been thinking about this week, and I really hope that you have found it useful. I look forward to speaking to you again next week, and in the meantime, if you do have any comments or anything like that, do just drop them in the comments, give us a like. If you're not a subscriber, then subscribe to the channel, and also feel free to get in touch with us across the social medias. We'd love to hear from you. And until next week, you stay happy, stay healthy, and I will speak to you soon. Okay guys, you take care. Bye.